In Florida, a new bill has been introduced that might stop public colleges and universities from admitting undocumented immigrants. Now, this bill was filled by Republican State Senator Randy Fine, who is also campaigning for the seat in Congress. The proposal follows Florida's Governor Ron's plan to align the state with immigration policy supported by Donald Trump, the president-elect at the time. Senator Fine questions whether undocumented immigrants should get admission to colleges when those spots could go to Florida residents or the US residents. He argued that it is fair to let undocumented immigrants take college seats meant for Floridians or Americans. Don't you think so? Well, the bill specifically targets public colleges and universities in Florida with an acceptance rate below 85%. If passed, then such institutions would no longer be allowed to admit undocumented students. Let me tell you what this means for the students now. The bill could bring big changes for undocumented students in Florida. According to the Pew Research Center, Florida is home to about 1.2 million undocumented immigrants. Currently, these students can attend public colleges and universities in Florida and even get in the state tuition fee, which makes education more affordable for them. But Senator Fine has also introduced another bill to end this in-state tuition benefit. If both bills are passed, undocumented students in Florida will face tougher challenges in accessing higher education. Many of them may lose the opportunity to study at some of the top public institutions. Now, this is a big issue for immigrant community in Florida, including Indians, as education is often the key to better opportunity and success in the United States. Governor Ron has called for a special legislative session to implement stronger immigration policy and support Donald Trump's crackdown on illegal immigration. The session is scheduled to take place after Trump's inauguration on January 20th. He also wants Florida to eliminate what he calls incentives for undocumented immigrants, like easier access to education. However, let me tell you, not everybody in Florida's government agrees with this. Some Republican leaders feel that the governor is rushing these changes without enough preparation. Senator Fine himself criticized the government's approach, saying that there isn't a solid plan or enough detailed proposals to justify the special session. Donald Trump, on the other hand, praised the governors for his action and even encouraged other governors to follow Florida's example. So far, public colleges and universities in Florida haven't commented on how many students could be affected if the bill becomes the law. However, experts believe that the impact will be significant, specifically for undocumented students who have worked really hard to get an education despite legal and financial barriers. Now, Florida is home to many Indian immigrants, and while most are documented, this bill could set a precedent for other states. Many Indian families emphasize education, and such policy could create hurdle for future generation of immigrants. It also highlights the struggle of undocumented students, many of whom have lived in the US for most of their lives and consider it a home. Well, the bill has added to the ongoing debate about immigration in the US. While some believe that these changes could reduce illegal immigration, others argue that they unfairly target hardworking students who just want a better future. For Indian families in the US, this development serves as a stark reminder of the importance of staying informed about immigration policy and advocating for fair opportunity for everybody regardless of their background. As Florida debates this issue, immigrant community across the country will be watching closely to see what happens next.